Tonight,
So we're in Denver.
a 2-hour extreme makeover home edition. For the first time ever, 2 remarkable families.
How are you? Good morning, Medeiros family.
Facing the challenge of a lifetime.
I was working for a company. They just happened to lay off 30 people, and I was one of them. I paid a couple months rent, and after that, it just went downhill.
You look at this family and you think to yourself, you know, this just isn't right.
You guys have been sleeping basically couch to couch for a while, right?
It was embarrassing.
Okay.
We are not only helping one wonderful, deserving family, but actually 2, which is
It's gonna be all right. We're gonna make a difference.
Hopefully things will go better now.
The Extreme Makeover design team has just 7 days to give them the thing they need most. A place to live. A community will open their hearts.
We decided to throw a party.
It was a blast. And our designers will open their eyes.
It really changes your mind on what you think a homeless person is. It makes you realize that it could happen to anybody, and that's really, really scary.
Tonight, it's an extreme helping hand.
And I was wondering what you would think about coming and joining our team at Standard Pacific.
On a special 2-hour extreme makeover, the home edition.
Well, then say it with me. And the renovation starts right now. So we're in Denver.
Yeah.
And it's about 19 degrees outside. Yeah. And that's part of the reason we're here. Guys, this is the Correa family. It's Frankie, Noreen, and their 4 kids, Alex, Andrew, Adam, and little Destiny. And up until recently, they were a typical American family. Check out this tape we were sent, and you'll see why we're here.
Hello, ABC. Welcome to the Correa family. My name is Noreen.
My name is Frank. We just basically want to know if you can give us a chance and let us get back on our feet and give us a life once again.
It was about 2 months ago when everything started going downhill for us.
My husband lost his job and he got laid off.
Before that, I had a good paying job. We had a house. Me, my wife, my kids, we had everything.
So the family had to move from motel to motel. And then when they finally ran out of money completely, they had no choice, but they had to move into an emergency homeless shelter. So the whole family, all 6 of them, have to squeeze into this really tiny, tiny room in that shelter. But it gets even tougher than that. Now during the day, the shelter actually has to close, which means the family has to walk the streets or ride city buses to stay warm.
We have to be out from 7 to 5:30 every day. Sometimes when it's so cold out there, it's like, you know, we don't have no choice but to be out there.
I worry mostly about my little sister because she's the littlest one, and my 2 other brothers. I worry about them, but they're old enough. I still watch over them and everything.
You know, they look up to us, so we're supposed to be the ones, you know, to get them through this.
My kids got clothes in their back. They got food in their stomach. They're doing good, but to me, that's not good enough.
So the Correas are thankful to have a roof over their head, right? But they can't stay there forever. In fact, they can't stay there much longer. Now, they've already been at the shelter for 2 months, and they can only stay for 3. So now they have no idea where they're going to go next. That's where we come in.
Hi, ABC. My name is Connie Zimmerman, the founder and the director of Colorado Homeless Families. We take care of homeless families with children, families that have initiative to help themselves.
And what these guys do is they get families back on their feet by giving them a place to live for as long as they need it. Then another family moves in, and it's a really amazing program. Right now, she has room for 26 families, but she's filled up, and it's getting colder every day. So if she had more homes, she could help more families. Now, what Colorado Homeless Families does have is an empty lot, and Connie's asked us to help them build a house on it.
ABC, please assist us in helping out the Correa family to move into a home here.
Please take us! We're good family, please!
Guys, this family needs a home of their own, right? Now we're gonna help Colorado Homeless Families give them a perfect place for a brand new start. Can we do it?
absolutely.
Let's do it! is it. This is actually where they've been staying. But there's a lot of families in there. I don't really want to hurt anyone's feelings, so we're going to do things a little differently. Does anyone have a quarter I can borrow?
I got some change.
Hey, is this the Jeffco Action Center? Hi there. I'm trying to get in touch with Frankie Correa.
Okay, here he comes.
So they should be coming through this door right here. Yeah.
They're coming? Surprising the Correa family was a very humbling experience. Imagine what these two have been through as parents.
You guys seem a little overwhelmed. You okay?
No, I'm shaking. This is special to our family. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. My legs, they feel like they want to just drop.
It's tough to see what you guys have been going through, but the good news is that's all about to change.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you guys are going to go away for a week, and while you're gone, we're going to try and build you guys a place to live. But we don't have a lot of time, so it actually, if you guys will take me through here, show me where you guys have been living, pack whatever you guys have, and you will not be coming back to this shelter ever, okay? So once you leave here, you're going with us.
The whole time they're like, somebody pinched me, I can't believe this is happening.
So let's go see where you've been living.
Walk into a shelter for the homeless. You know, what do you expect to see? Do you expect to see jacuzzis and fireplaces? I mean, it's a clean facility. It's a place where you can go get a shower and a hot meal, but it's not home.
This is the kitchen, and what they do here is we don't have to make any kind of food. Everything's volunteered, everything's already ready. All we have to do is just warm it up. This is our living room right here.
Gotcha, so this is
yeah. We all watch TV in our cabinet right there.
So how many people actually share all this space?
20 to 24 people. The room that we actually stay in is the last one. This is our room. Me, my wife, and my daughter sleep on this side, and Adam sleeps right here on the floor.
I can't believe all you guys actually sleep in here. I mean, we're talking about, what, an 8-foot by 10-foot room?
It's not like, oh, wow, great, I'm in a shelter. It's a terrible thing to one's heart, to one's soul, to one's mind, that this is what's happened to you.
That's what really tears me apart, to see my daughter, you know?
Yeah.
Seeing her sleep like that, and my wife not knowing where to go.
This guy was going out and trying to work. He was working a temp job. He just couldn't make enough money to make a difference. These guys ended up in a hole they couldn't come out of.
These are all people who do not want handouts. They want a hand up.
I was really happy for the fact that this shelter existed to help these people out.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how's it going with you?
All right, man. Shocker?
Shocker, Eduardo.
I'm Paul. Paul, nice to meet you, Paul. Nice to meet you.
Going through the Jeffco Action Center and talking with people and getting their stories, and they're no different than you or me.
Lillian, hi, nice to meet you.
And I'm Paul. We call these people homeless, and I don't know if that's right. I think they're houseless. I think home is where you're standing.
What's your name?
Mariah.
Mariah? I'm Eduardo.
That's a Mexican name.
It is a Mexican name.
I was able to meet a few of the guys that were there, and one of them, John. John, great guy.
Nice to meet you, John.
I want to help you guys.
You want to help? I could always use some help. I could use some help. You want to come out and give me a hand?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'd love to have you. What are you doing out here in the cold?
I like it outside.
Yeah.
You know, what if a normal person like any one of us goes through a really tough time, they're surprised by something, they lose their job, or a lot of things can happen, and there's nobody around. And there are a lot of people that were in the center like that were actually just on their own, and it kind of broke my heart.
You guys been here a long time?
I've been here for 3 weeks.
Almost 2.5, almost 3 weeks.
Well, you know how it is that just about everybody in America is only 2 weeks away from the streets, so that's really what it is.
Well, I lost my job, got laid off.
Where are we working?
For a plumbing company. And I just couldn't find another job. And just snowballed.
It really changes your mind on what you think a homeless person is, because you don't think you'll ever know anyone like that. You don't put a face with that. You just think it's a sad story that wouldn't happen to anyone you know. And then when you walk into this place and you see a whole family of people just like you and I that were doing fine.
Frankie, how did it happen so fast? What happened?
I was working for a company making corrugated boxes. And they just had the war happen, and they just happened to lay off 30 people, and I was one of them. That job, I took pride in my work. and my stamp, my seal was on that box, and I lost everything. I didn't know how to tell my wife. I just sat on my porch, didn't know how to tell her. And my son happened to see me, said, Mom, there's Dad. You know, she comes out saying, what are you doing home from work? I just reached over my hand like that, and I just gave her the envelope. So we had a little bit of money on us, and I paid a couple months rent, and after that, it just went downhill. The money ran out. It was hard for me to find another job, and they look at me, and it's just like, the look they give me is like, Dad, you know, when are you going to get us out of this? What are we going to do? For one time in my life, I didn't have an answer for them. I just didn't have it. Yeah. I mean, they're supposed to be looking up to me, us parents, but for one, it's like I let them down. I try to stay strong, but it's like sometimes I break and I just want to give up.
It's all right, man. It's going to be all right. We're going to make a difference. It tore me up, man. It tore me up.
I don't know. There's no reason for that. I think we should be able to pull together as a culture and a society to eradicate homelessness altogether, and most especially for kids.
We're ready. So that's the last time you guys will be signing out.
This will be our last time right here.
I can't believe this is all you guys have.
Right. So guys, wave goodbye to the shelter because this is the last time you'll ever have to stay in one again.
Wow. Let's go, guys. Going in, guys.
It was really wonderful to be able to take this family out of the situation and say, you know what, you're not only going to have a roof over your heads, but go on vacation because you've never been on a vacation as a family before. Go and have a good time and be normal children and don't worry about how you're going to stay warm today. I mean, that's the most important thing.
Next. You guys are an awesome family, but you're definitely not alone. Basically what I'd like to do is give you guys some neighbors because there's other families out there that are homeless as well.
You guys cool going with us and helping us change the life of another family?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
On Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Extreme Makeover Home Edition on ABC, brought to you by Sears. Sears, good life, great price.
Introducing the Kenmore HE4T, now in color. It's a whole new way to look at laundry. Available in 3 designer shades, it's the only washer and dryer that fits your personal style. As if that's not attractive enough, its king-size drums give it the largest cleaning capacity ever. In short, no other washer cleans as well or looks as good. Kenmore, innovations for the good life, only from Sears.
Bye-bye. You guys are an awesome family, and you truly, really do deserve this, but you're definitely not alone.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'd like to do is give you guys some neighbors, because there's other families out there that are homeless as well. So, how do you guys feel about having some neighbors?
That's a great idea.
You guys cool with that?
We're cool with that. So what you're saying is that we're building 2 houses?
No, I'm not saying we're building 2 houses.
Because that's a little scary.
Right.
Yeah, so what's the plan, Ty?
Well, I think what we ought to try and do is build a really, really great duplex. Cool. So that
that's a great idea. Cool.
All right. So we'll have your family on one side and another homeless family on the other. And we'd like you to come along with us and help us change another family's life for the better.
You guys cool going with us and helping us change the life of another family?
Do it. Let's do it.
Fun.
Designers, Correas, meet the Medeiros family. So Dusty Medeiros is a divorced mom trying to deal with the financial pressures of raising 2 young kids, Deshaun and Deontay. She's just come upon really hard times. Check out this tape the family sent us, and I think you'll see why we need to go give them some help as well.
Hi, we're the Medeiros family. I'm Dusty.
I'm Sean. This is Deontay.
They had a dad living with them, things were going well, but after he left, she hasn't been able to pay the bills.
The landlord said, I know you can't make this without your other person's income. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Things have kind of gone on hard times, and she's had to sleep on friends' couches.
For the Correa family to see somebody else's tape, I think they were really moved, especially by Dusty, and understood what she was going through.
This is our bed.
Not for long, though. We don't want it to be. I'm just asking that just one time, choose me, help me. And I asked the every day. Just keep me strong, because I figure he don't give me things that I can't handle. So I'm praying on this, that if I can get this opportunity, maybe it'll be a good start to a new life.
Thanks for watching our tape.
Yeah,
Bye.
you pick us. Bye.
And let's go give these guys a surprise of a lifetime, shall we?
Come on, Alex.
Good morning, Medeiros family. Dusty, Deshaun, and Deontay. Come on out here. Hey there.
I'm good. Hi.
So Dusty, how you doing? We surprise you?
Very much so. Hopefully things will go better now.
Yeah, that's why we're here, man. I know you've been going through some tough times. You guys have been sleeping basically couch to couch for a while, right?
Between my friend Christy and my other friend Ted, they all work with me, help me out with the kids, so I can keep my job and keep going for them.
It's really, really sad, and it's just amazing how many families have to go through this.
So this is where you guys have been living, huh?
This is one of my best friend's houses. It's really easy because this is where we've been sleeping.
She's a survivor. She starts calling up friends and saying, can I sit near a couch?
A lot of us know that we are so close to the exact same situation, and we might too be faced with the same kind of challenges. Can I put a roof over my head?
Whew, I can't imagine raising two young kids like this.
It's hard. It's very hard.
Living on a couch. And obviously working every day too, huh?
Every day.
What happened?
I went from a 2-income household to a single household.
So your man basically up and left?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes things just happen. You're not in control all the time. I mean, that's the irony of life, I guess. You just never know.
What do you guys want to be when you grow up?
Football player.
Football player? Well, guys, let's get you packed and get you guys out of here. So go ahead. Wave goodbye to that couch, guys. So come on, guys. Correa family, meet the Medeiros family. Medeiros, the Correas. You guys are going to be neighbors.
We're looking forward to it.
This is Deontay, and that's Deshaun.
And I'm Dusty.
It's a pleasure.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. Noreen.
My wife.
These guys actually saw your video on the way over.
Yeah.
Brought tears. Just I don't know. We're in the same situation, so we're here to give each other support.
How's that sound?
Sounds great. It does.
Guys, I think this is the beginning of a really long friendship.
I think they understood each other because they knew what it was like to be desperate. They knew what it was like to be ashamed. And they knew what it was like to be at the bottom. They all want to get back to where they were. It's just sometimes you're really so far down you can't get up without a little help.
You feel like getting on the bus, taking a ride, and seeing where you're going to live?
Yeah.
Let's take a bus ride. All right, here we go. Come on out, guys. Just walk over there and stare at the bus for a second. Okay. So this neighborhood belongs to Colorado Homeless Families. It's an organization that brings in families just like you guys and gives them a place to live until they can get back on their feet. Now we're going to help them build you guys a new home for as long as you need it. So you guys ready to see where you're going to be living?
Yeah!
All right, well, we're going to need to move that bus. So guys, help me say it, will you? Bus driver, move that bus!
There you go. I think that the Correas and the Medeiros were so just in shock.
Okay, but where's your house?
It is pretty much a dirt lot. But give us a week, and I promise you, you won't believe your eyes. Now, since you guys are going to be neighbors, we want you guys to get to know each other. And since you guys have really never been on vacation, we thought you'd send you on vacation together. You guys are going to Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Who's ready to go on vacation? We are! Can somebody get me a limo?
These guys have been struggling for a long time. For the first time in a while, they can put all their worries behind them for just a little bit.
All right, guys, learn to get to know your neighbor. We'll see you when you get back, all right?
They're going to have a great vacation. They're going to get to know each other. They'll become great friends. And now, instead of all those bad memories they have of being homeless, they're going to finally have good memories of them having a vacation together. And that makes me very happy.
Just ahead.
So this must be the community center.
When I went into this community center, it was a little bland. It was a really big, big space. And it needed a lot of work.
Hello. Now, I know it's been a pretty big day, and we've thrown a lot at you guys, but there's one more thing.
That's next on Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Here we go.
It's getting cold.
Well, I don't want to hear anyone being cold this week.
I know.
Here's a taste of what they have every single day. So, you know what? Suck it up.
All right, Paul, you said it. What we're doing is truly vital. It was desperately needed by these two families.
All right, let's design a house.
Okay. Well, let's do that.
We got a house for one family on this side and a house for one family on that side. A duplex.
The outside just looks like one nice traditional simple American home, but we really wanted to give each side its own distinct personality.
The Correa family, I just see them with the traditional side. And Dusty, I see her with a more contemporary young side.
That sounds good. It fits with their personality.
Yeah. Okay, I'll start with the Correa family. We've got the three boys, Alex, Andrew, and Adam. They're going to be sharing a room. And I want this to be the ultimate boy room. So what do little boys like?
Bicycles.
And boards, skateboards, snowboards.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, so the boys we're all in agreement on.
Right.
Bikes and boards.
That
they
sounds
love.
good.
So for
Very
Destiny's room, I sort
Bicycles and boards.
of think girl. I want this to be a great girls' room. What about a butterfly room?
Pretty amazing, man. 26 families live in this community. All these guys were homeless at one time. Oh, wow, check it out. So this must be the community center.
And the center of this whole community is a community center. It's a place where families come, and basically it's a place where they can all share stories of what they've been through to try and better themselves. When I went into this thing, with this community center, it was a little bland. It needed a little love. It was a big job, though. It was a really big, big space, and it needed a lot of work.
I'm not feeling the community, you know what I'm saying?
And considering what all these families have been through, I think they really needed a place that was a fun place to be.
Hello? Hey guys, it's Ty. Hello, how you doing? Good. Okay, now listen, I know it's been a pretty big day and we've thrown a lot at you guys, but there's one more thing. I've taken a look around, I've met some of your neighbors, and to be honest with you, the one thing that I think needs a lot of help here is the community center. So I was thinking I'd make that my special project. It would be my gift, and more importantly, your gift to your new neighbors and the new community you're going to be involved in. Are you guys cool with that?
Yeah, we're all cool with it.
Great. Enjoy Disney World, and we'll see you guys when you get back, all right? All right, we can't wait to see you guys. All right. Bye! Well, I think we got a lot of work to do.
Okay, and then on this side, on Dusty's side, and the two boys, have the bedroom be an arithmetic room.
Paul came up with the idea to give them an arithmetic room.
An arithmetic room?
Yeah.
That sounds boring.
Okay, that's fine, but this cannot be a boring room.
No, arithmetic, it'll be good, and we'll have it set up in a way where the chair will be a 4 and the desk will be, you know, an 8 upside down.
All right, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Let's go with it.
Arithmetic room.
Yeah.
I am so excited to give both of these sides of the duplex their own master suite. Now they're going to have the privacy that they really deserve. So that's really nice to be able to give them, in particular, their own bedroom.
Hey, homemade? Hey, it's me, Ty, again. Yes, again. Now listen, I know you guys have helped out with some crazy projects in the past, and you guys have always helped us find really great contractors.
Basically what they do is they build shelters for families who don't have homes.
Well, listen, how many of you actually made homeless shelters? 99. Feel like making it 100? Great. How fast can you get to Denver?
Eduardo, you just got faced with a project. We have over 7,000 square feet of landscaping to come up with in wintertime.
Yeah, we'll take care of it. We'll cover it all. I mean, it is a lot, but it means a lot of opportunity. So we'll work it out. It'll be good.
All right. Design team, how are we doing?
We're doing good.
We get a plan together?
Yeah, we do.
So the design of the house is pretty simple. It's basically function over form. It needs to be a sturdy house that's going to be around for a long time, because not only will it help these two families, but it's going to help many, many other families that come along to try and get on their feet as well.
So I love the plan of the house. Now here's what I'm going to make as my special project. I'm actually going to try and redecorate, refurbish the community center so that everybody in this community can kind of use it and enjoy it. So we got a lot of work to do.
Let's get started.
Right. Guys, let's do it!
Just ahead.
Demo day is usually the day that we demolish the house. But in this particular mission, there wasn't a house to demolish.
So why not have kind of a neighborhood party?
All right. That sounds good.
The whole day was like, where are we going next?
That's next on Extreme Makeover Home Edition. If you or someone you know deserves a home makeover, go to abc.com, keyword home makeover, to apply to be on the show.
guys, for 7 days. They're going on vacation.
This was our first family vacation. I usually don't get to spend time with my kids that often because I'm working all the time. And it drove me crazy because I was with them a whole lot. But we had a great time.
Disney World was the dream come true for the kids, and we got our family back.
Ty, morning of day 2. I'm standing in an empty lot here. I don't see any blue shirts, no contractor.
Nothing.
Tell me you got somebody coming.
Demo day is usually the day that we demolish the house. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of noise. But in this particular mission, there wasn't a house to demolish.
So here's what I'm thinking. Why don't we go around and meet the neighbors here? I mean, let's think about these guys. These are the same kind of families that we're helping out. These guys been homeless. They started living in this neighborhood to get back on their own feet. Why not have kind of a neighborhood party?
All right. That sounds good.
So you guys go meet some neighbors, knock on the doors, bring them out. I'll take care of the party.
All right.
Okay?
We'll be back. Go.
You got it.
Listen, how about coming out and join us for a block party here?
Sure, okay.
Oh, sure. Okay, great. Okay, let's go.
Connie, get over here. Connie's calling you.
Thank you so much for coming to our place. I appreciate it so much. This is such an honor to have you here.
Connie Zimmerman is an amazing woman. She started an organization called Colorado Homeless Families.
It's an organization that helps take homeless families off of the street. They put them in these temporary living situations which they create, and it gives them an opportunity to get back up on their feet so they can go back out in the real world.
Let's go get more families.
Everybody takes care of everyone else. The neighbor watches neighbor, and they become friends. It's really one big family.
Let's go, we're having a party!
Hello, everybody!
Wake up!
Buenos dias, Colorado!
Come on out.
Come on, follow us. Open your doors.
Let's go see what Ty has planned.
What do you think? Pretty exciting, huh?
Hey, guys.
Ty, he made like 4 hot dogs for 150 people.
I have to admit, it's not quite a party, is it?
Tell me you got something more than this planned, please.
Yeah. Trust me, the party is just beginning. Hey, guys, everybody's here. Where are you clowns?
Ty says we're late. Let's go.
Ty, being the guy he is very good with that telephone. He made a couple of phone calls, and in no time at all, we had clowns, we had stilt walkers, we had music, we had carnival rides, we had a jumpy thing there the kids jump inside.
Okay.
He really does have to throw a good party that time.
Stop. Okay, what do you say we all sit down and do our arithmetic?
Hi, are you the Correa and Medeiros family? Yes, we are. Special message from the design team.
Oh, come on, we gotta see this.
Let's see what's going on.
Hello, families. Now, this is usually the morning of demolition. But since we didn't have to really demo anything, we decided to throw a party.
It was a blast.
You got a band back there.
Why don't I go around and actually let you meet some of your new neighbors? We'll see you when you get back.
It's a party. We gotta work.
Mike Lennon from Homemade. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Did you find us a contractor?
We've never let you down. We do this stuff across the country watching one of the best. Steve Scarborough. Ty, how are you?
Good, man. Good.
Standard Pacific and Homemade. That's really cool because what they've done is they've gotten together as a group themselves and said, hey, let's give something back to the community.
We need to be building a house. We'd love to party, but we got to get our guys going.
The guy said, it's time to build a house. And I'm like, dude, I totally agree.
Okay, so the party's over, all right? Now, I'm hoping you guys got a house in that thing or something.
I think we've got something even better.
Well, let's hope so. All right?
Come on out, guys!
It was like hundreds of thousands, I don't know how many, but it looked like, invasion of Normandy or something. It was big.
Oh, yeah! They just keep coming! Let's build a house!
just ahead.
Huge drills are going to drill down about 30 to 40 feet till we hit bedrock.
What we're getting ready to pour is high early, quick, dry concrete.
This concrete set in about 15 minutes. If that time were to mess up on us, we would lose an entire batch of concrete.
They have to do this so quickly or they won't have the right data.
Somebody get on that hose, let's go! What's everyone standing around for? Frickin' high early concrete.
That's next on Extreme Makeover, Home Edition.
Okay, let's move, let's move.
You know, Ty, we're here for a job. And across the country, we build shelters for the homeless with great partners like Standard Pacific. And we're here this weekend so 2 families can have another shot at life. 2 really deserving families. Are you guys ready for that?
Yeah! Guys, let's build a house! Somebody's grabbing my butt!
So when you're building a house, the first thing you build is a foundation. And here in Denver, it's a little tricky because they have swelling soil, which means when it gets wet, it expands and that can crack a foundation. So what we had to do is basically drill holes for caissons.
So we're bringing in these things called caisson rigs. Huge drills are going to drill down about 30 to 40 feet till we hit bedrock. Then we're going to pour some pylons, concrete, and put our foundation on top of that. Now that is a solid foundation, people.
So the house is basically going to be like an iceberg. You only see the tip of it because down below is like this huge foundation.
Here at Sears, a duplex, so I need 2 of everything. I'll take 2 of these, Korea family. Medeiros. Korea. Medeiros, Korea. I love these. Cool. Yay! All right, 2 families, we got 2 of everything, so I think we're all set.
I'm here working on my arithmetic room for Deshaun and Deontay.
Deshaun and Deontay are getting an arithmetic room. Paul came up with this idea, but when I first heard about it, I thought it sounded a little boring.
And so what I did is I just put down all of our digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what I came up with here is, you know, there's a couple ways you can write these numbers. 4 can be written like a 4. Now what I'm seeing there is a chair, right? So I'm gonna put the 4 over here, 4 with a little guy sitting there.
We're very passionate about the arithmetic room. It'd be nice to do a whole arithmetic house in an arithmetic yard.
The bed's on one room, and I'm going to try to work in abacuses. Bunk bed, right? We got a simple bunk bed here. Now this rail will be an abacus. It's because they'll have a bed that they can really count on.
But Paul came up with some really great ideas. I really think it's going to come together.
Oh, let me take you over and show you where the math room is. Here I am in Deontay and Deshaun's arithmetic room. The guys are just finishing up over here. These guys are running the last bit of rebar. Sooner or later, we're gonna have cement trucks pulling up.
We're on schedule right now. Actually, we're about a half hour ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
We slowed the guys down a little bit because they're working so hard so that they can catch their breath, because what we're getting ready to pour is high early, quick, dry concrete.
Daryl's been absolutely great. Daryl is our, what I would call our project manager. He's the one that's making everything click together like a clock.
Tell Troy we're getting ready to back those trucks up because it's here. We're putting high early in.
He's the guy you want at the helm here, and he's the guy we have. We're really lucky to have Daryl.
It's kind of tense because I don't want to lose that concrete or that pump, and it's really tricky if that happens.
Okay, rarely do we get a pumper this size, all right? Here we have 1. Never before have we had 2.
Part of our concrete foundation also involves some pretty unusual practices for pouring. We brought in 2 huge concrete pumps, and the concrete was also mixed, especially to be in the B cord so that it would become hard and firm up in a really specific amount of time. We had to have concrete doctors.
These guys over here, they're scientists. You know how you can tell? Look at their booties. Can I get a pair of yellow boots? Sure. That's what I'm talking about. Then I'll be a scientist. I feel very scientific right now. I'm now a scientist, and I feel very scientific, and it's going to help me explain the scientific things that we're going to do to make this cement dry very quickly so we can continue doing this job so we can get it done in a week's time. Here we got a green chemical, and it's called non-chloride accelerant right here. That's what we got here. What we want to do is put about 70 gallons of this into the drum there on the concrete truck. When we press on, we pump it in there, we spin it 75 times. Who's counting? I'm counting. He doesn't have the yellow boots.
Okay, right now, but the guys are doing it, and they're doing it very quickly.
is they're running a slump test. This concrete hardens up so fast that they have to do this so quickly or they won't have the right data.
The hot mix we were using, this concrete set in about 15 minutes.
So what we're looking on this slump test is we're looking for exactly this reaction. How's the mixture look?
The mix is excellent.
The mix is excellent.
So as soon as the additive was added into the truck, we had 15 minutes to get it into the pumper, pump it over, drop it into our forms.
Okay, so we're backing up the truck and we're gonna do what we need to do. Get this stuff in those forms. It's all very scientific.
And if that time were to mess up on us, we would lose an entire batch of concrete.
It'll harden up inside the drum that's in the concrete truck. It'll get stuck in the chute of the concrete pump.
Somebody get on that hose, let's go! Is he pumping? You ready? What's everyone standing around for? Thinking high early concrete.
But in the end, it all worked out. These guys really have it down to a science. I mean, we had scientists there, so, you know, I had faith in those guys. The drivers were a little scary, but the concrete guys were great.
It is all about time and temperature here, and we've taken our readings. Everything looks good, and looks good. It looks good. That's real good. We're going to have a house by tomorrow night.
Just ahead.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Got to meet Kenyon Martin. Big guys.
John!
Wow!
How are you, man?
Good, how you doing?
Remember when you said you'd help?
Oh, yes, sir.
Put it on, let's go to work.
Oh,
What do you say?
thank you. Let's go.
That's next on Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Okay, we got morning to day 3. Guys cleaning up forms here. We got our driveway poured. They're going ahead and swirling it all out there. We're just about ready to get framing. Now, last night we had that tough pour, and you can actually still feel heat coming off the wall. So this is still curing, but they're able to form. So it'll actually end up taking about 30 days to cure, but we're okay to frame right now.
Okay, bring that back. Oh, great, this is good. These are our panelized floors that are coming in on this truck. Right now they're lifting the first of our panelized floor systems into the house. That floor will be lifted right on top of our foundation wall that we just poured. We've panelized our floor system, which means we built it off-site, around the corner while our concrete was drying. Normally we wait for the concrete to dry and then we'll put all these floor joists down, but not this time. Here's the problem though. When you panelize your floor system, you set it down so quickly, you don't give the heating guys very much time to finish their work. So we're going to pretty much enclose them, and they're going to have an access panel about 24 by 24 to climb back out of there once we've shut them in. Over my head is the next panel of flooring. These I-beams right here are normally laid on the foundation once the foundation dries. We didn't wait for that kind of time. We put all these I-beams with the floor sheathing while the concrete was drying. I better let them frame that floor. Well, that's the last of our floor systems to go in. I've never seen any framing go so quickly before. We've got floors going in and walls going up all at the same time. That's never happened on our projects before.
I've got a big job and a big idea that I wanted to present to the team. And it's putting together this beautiful basketball court. You know how Ty always gets on the phone and he calls in some people to come in and out?
Yeah, he's good with that thing.
I made a phone call of my own. You got an hour?
Yeah.
All right, don't tell anybody.
All right, come on, where are we going?
I'm not going to tell you, just come with me. All right, man, it's going to be fun. All right, man, so I told you I made some phone calls?
Yeah.
Well, I put a call into the Denver Nuggets.
I'm liking you more and more. Whoa. Check that out. Denver Nuggets, man. Hey, you guys.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Paul. Nice to meet you.
Got to meet Kenyon Martin and big guys.
You know what? This is better.
Oh, yeah. Be careful now. We're really grateful for the fact that you guys are helping us out. It's going to make a huge difference for this whole community. You know, it's going to really put them on the right path.
You're giving back, man. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Less fortunate people.
Yeah.
As a basketball as a kid kept me out of trouble. You know what I'm saying?
I love basketball, I love players, and a lot of them understand what it is to be homeless. You know, a lot of these players did not come from wealthy families. They came from inner city life.
So should we just start taking stuff?
Yeah, just take whatever you need.
Whatever we need, right?
Whatever you need.
And how about this? Can I get this?
Oh, you need it? Right on.
Nice.
Tried to take whatever I could take, you know. Listen, if you're going to give it away, well, we'll take it.
Might be a couple things I kept you guys in the locker room with the court.
Yeah, cool. Wow. Nice cabinetry.
Cool.
Nice.
Got a rear protector.
No, rear protector's good. Good. I need that.
It was really cool. He gave us a whole bunch of stuff and then promised that he was going to give us even more.
Eduardo, you did really good, man.
Hey, man, you're a good too. You're the one that plays.
They're bringing us all this stuff this afternoon.
Okay, I've been shopping all morning. I just got back. The house is almost put together. There's a house. I'm dying to get inside. So let's go check it out. The windows are going in already?
Yeah, all the windows already.
That is unreal.
This house is going up so fast. The framing was up, and I swear it must have been 2 hours.
I'm off to Jeffco Action Center to pick up John. So here's a guy, when I meet him in this shelter, all he wants to do is help others. So I went back and picked him up at the shelter and took him out to the site.
John!
Wow!
How are you, man?
Good, how you doing?
Remember when you said you'd help?
Oh, yes, sir.
Put it on, let's go to work. What do you say?
Thank you. Let's go. Wow, this is pretty.
This is pretty.
Wow, this is awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem.
I can't wait to see their faces.
Yeah. Ready to get to work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Please introduce yourself to John.
I'm John. Nice to meet you.
John, Carl. This is your pallet here. And we'll go ahead and route these corners to make it a little bit of a smoother edge. So you want to start on the inside of the floor, I'll start on the outside of the floor. Right. You know, John, when I think of homeless, I don't think of people like the Correas and yourself.
It happens to a lot of people, and it happens so quick. There's not much you can really do. You know, you just get up and start over and try hard every day, pray for another good day. It'll happen here.
Anything I can do to help a guy like that, it will be my mission.
I have faith that I think you're going to make it all happen, man.
Yeah. Appreciate it, folks.
Coming up.
Hey, I need your help to go pick out snowboards.
Someone say snowboarding?
So you're only going up to this side.
We're going all the way to the top! Love it!
Never skateboarded before. Was never on a single board before, except like a piece of plywood.
Okay, so here's the deal. We're not done yet. We got 2 families, we got 2 hours. We're not done yet, people! Hang in there! Don't roll the credits! Don't look down! We're not finished yet! We got a whole nother hour, people! We're putting the pedal to the metal! So stay with us! How you doing? Hey, so listen! We're not done yet! We got a whole nother hour show! Would you like to see another hour? We're not done yet! We're not done yet! Man, am I amped on caffeine! So don't go anywhere, people! We're not done yet!